Hey you guys, JB here from Alpha Wolf Consulting, coming to you today with the next lesson in the Alpha Wolf Learning, Development, and Course Creation course. And this lesson is all about understanding what is your purpose for creating your course. So, what is the intention behind you creating this course? Or you creating a course, and sort of what is the overarching goals you want to achieve within your course or throughout your course. So through understanding this, it allows you to create a clear scope and identify the major direction or the direction in which you want your journey through your course to embark on. So, if we think about it like this, a course is just a structure of information, of data, of knowledge, wisdom, however you want to see it. And it's like understanding the purpose behind, or your purpose for creating your course will allow you to sort of refine the information that you wish to present and the importance of each piece of information. So, your purpose to your course becomes your North Star or the point of reference which you navigate towards. So, for example, if I take a look at this course here, like my goal is to teach you how to understand how easy it is to create a course, sort of why you would create a course, what even is a course, and then teach you learning and development, like sort of strategies or different ways in which people learn and develop. Do you sort of get it? And share with you crucial information or information that I find very, very valuable in creating these courses. Do you sort of get it? So, like, think about it like this. It's sort of like your course is your truth, and your course is the way in which you convey or share your truth with others. So, your purpose behind your course or your purpose for creating your course. Now, think about it like this. You could say purpose behind or purpose for creating. They're pretty much the same thing, but they are slightly different. My purpose for creating is the reason in which I am creating it. My purpose behind the course is my why for the course. Do you sort of get it? So we just understand when we get into the finite or the nuanced like aspects of language, it can seem like it's the same thing, but it holds different meaning. So we just understand when we're thinking about, our course and creating our course, it's like if I'm creating a course on, for example, let's take social media marketing. What is the purpose for creating the course? Is it to give general information or general understanding of social media marketing, how to post, how to, how to upload those posts to social media? Or is it in understanding specialized information like understanding how the algorithms react to different forms of content, or even understanding how to introduce branding into your marketing on social media and how to create a cohesive brand and how to use branding to attract your ideal buyer. Do you sort of get it? So when we're thinking about our purpose, how deep. Okay, so like if we have a general course or general understanding, how deep are we going in or how refined are we looking at it? And the more refined we are looking at it, the more sort of specialized it would be. So it's sort of one of these things when you're thinking about it, if you think that you're not going to be able to serve or communicate at the highest level, the vastness of the information that is needed to understand your what you're creating within your course, or what you're trying to transfer, i.e., if I'm doing social media marketing, a general course, while it'll give someone a brief overview and while it'll give someone a basic understanding of how to do it, I won't be able to go into the levels of detail or into introducing the different aspects of branding and marketing and how they work together, of sales and marketing and how they work together. Do you sort of get it? So I can always do a course series where I have an introductory course and then an intermediate course and then an advanced course and then a highly advanced course. Do you sort of get it? And they piggyback on each other. Sort of like if we thought about at university, we have year one subjects, which are general and sort of basic, and then we have year two, year three, year four. And the point is that we first have to develop the general understanding before we can develop the refined or intermediary understanding, before we can, introduce the advanced understandings. So just realize that we're not trying to sort of eat an elephant in one go. We're sort of doing it bite after bite. But it's very important if I understand the purpose for me creating the course, i.e., if I'm creating a sales and marketing course on social media, this is going to allow me to now, when faced with split or fork decisions between what I should do, so, like for example, if I was doing the course on social media marketing and I wanted to talk about, or I thought it was relevant to talk about sales, well, I could do an introductory course or a general course, and then have it split off to social media marketing and sales, or sales within social media marketing. Do you sort of get it? I could have it split off to branding. So when I'm faced with that decision to, like, do I talk about sales or do I talk about branding? I'm able to then talk about it in a general sense and understand that in a later course, I'm going to do a more refined or niched out version of it. So it just makes it easier when you're creating your course, when you're faced with these forks in the road or these split decisions where should I go left and talk about the importance of branding, or should I go right and talk about the importance of sales? Because when we start to understand the interconnection between all elements or aspects of business, or when we start to think about business being or the holistic version or view of business, we start to see that there's importance behind, like, the interconnection between sales, marketing, and branding, between sales, marketing, branding, and customer service. So it's sort of like, if you think about it like that, it's like there is 1,000 different ways that I can talk about it. I can talk about it in the context of small business. I can talk about it in the context of entrepreneurship, of solo entrepreneurship, of, the corporate aspect of companies and things like that. So it's sort of like there's so many different ways. So when I understand the purpose for creating this course, if I've said it's a general course, for example, this course here is the introduction to learning, development, and course creation. Do you sort of get it? Generalized. I'm not going too deep into the specific or sort of refined knowledge. Do you sort of get it? It's why it may seem a little bit basic to you, is because I'm just introducing these ideas, and then in follow-up courses, I'm going to refine them down and become like more specialized. So I might have, you know, creating courses for small business, creating courses for corporate or company, creating courses for team development, creating courses for, you know, buyer education, creating courses for like learning and developing and things like that, like different courses. Do you sort of get it? I could have creating courses for plumbing businesses, creating courses for, you know, like for restaurants, creating courses for hospitality, creating courses for customer service. Like I could go in and do one on each because they're all like sort of specialized. Do you sort of get it? Like retail is going to have different elements to it than hospitality. Just to the same, hospitality will have different elements to it than trades and services. Do you sort of get it? Then inside of trades and services, like different trades and services are going to have different elements to it. So understanding the purpose behind the course that I'm creating and why I'm creating it allows me to stay on target. It allows me to stay on brand with the information so that I'm not losing track and going too deep off one side. So you'll notice that throughout this course that this is an introductory course. It's not an advanced course. So I'm not going into specialized information or into the tactics of it. So if I had a course on writing courses, that is different to an introduction to course creation. Do you sort of get it? Because then I would be talking about specific like information around writing and the action of doing and writing. So just realize that because when we think about it, when I have a purpose or understand my purpose for why I'm creating the course or for even just creating the course, I create clarity behind my intention of what I am trying to achieve, which makes it far easier for me to achieve what I seek within the course. But then it also gives me like a clear purpose and a clear direction to what I'm creating. Because if we just said create a course in plumbing, it can be overwhelming. What do I talk about? How much do I talk about things? Where do I go with the conversation? Do you sort of get it? But if I said create a course on plumbing, for homeowners and how to avoid, you know, the top 10, let's say the top 10 reasons that pipes break in their house or that plumbing issues happen. Do you sort of get it now? We've given more direction. So what we're trying to do is break down the overwhelming aspect or the daunting aspect of the course creation to understanding how to set a clear direction and how to set a structure for being able to easily overcome this. And we can do a series of courses. Do you know what I mean? So I could do a general course, i.e., for a plumbing business, and say, let's say the top ten reasons or causes for property damage, or for plumbing failure within a family home. Do you sort of get it? Or within a 5-year-old home, or within a pre-existing property, or within a new build. Do you sort of get it? And then I can do follow-up courses for each one of those segments. And the courses don't have to be 10-hour courses. They can be a 20, 30, oh, well, probably not that short, but they could be like a 2-hour course where I'm just giving like very specific but like small amounts of information. Do you know what I mean? And you think about that, like how valuable that would be, not only to your potential buyers, but also to potential competitors. And when we're thinking about this, we're not thinking about a competitor isn't in the way or the sense of the traditional view that someone directly competing with you, but we're thinking about a competitor in the way, in the sense of someone who is operating within your industry. Do you sort of get it? So slight definition sort of alteration because like for example, if there was a plumbing business and let's say in Queensland, Australia, that had courses on all the different like ways in which or problems that can happen within a business or not within a business but within a home dwelling or a family dwelling and all of this and all the potential hazards and things like that. how valuable that would become to new people entering the market on how to structure their business and what to look at and what's relevant and important. So we're not thinking about it in terms of I'm trying to separate myself. Well, not so much separate, but like we're not trying to like say that no one else can compete with us. But should I give information away freely? And you see this a lot in solar. So you see this a lot in the solar industry with the CCC, I think it is, or yeah, I'm not too sure. But basically, with the regulatory bodies, there are some individuals who operate within the regulatory bodies that do demonstration and educational videos that then all of the solar professionals and businesses operating within solar within Queensland or within Australia then reference back to. So it's a way for you, courses and educational content is a way for you to elevate yourself to being the industry leader and setting the industry standard. So just realize the power of that. That should I create valuable content and the courses for my ideal buyer, I can also create valuable content or courses for others or perceived competitors to where they cease being a competitor and now they become sort of like a tribe member or a community member where I am setting the standard. Do you sort of get it? So it's very important to understand this because in just understanding these clear definitions and setting these clear definitions allow you to then create free of the need of imitation or fear of imitation. Do you sort of get it? Because should someone imitate you, should someone copy you, it's not that relevant because you are the one who created it and they are the one who imitated it. Do you sort of get it? So, like, they're not going to directly be able to compete with you if they are copying you. So it's an important thing to think about because a lot of businesses, especially small businesses, okay, and a lot of like educators and schools have this problem where they seem to think that should they give away information and value for free, that they're giving away their secret sauce and they miss the complete package or the complete truth that they are the secret sauce. Do you sort of get it? It's why I create these courses and give away education for free is because like if I teach you how to do something, like you are now able to go out there and create for yourself. If you try to compete with me like head to head on what I'm doing, like where did you learn from? Do you sort of get it? So it's very important because the more we start to understand this, the more we start to understand the truth that the information isn't what is the exclusivity of the offer, especially in course creation. Do you sort of get it? So your purpose of creating your course isn't to like coven the information within your course. Your purpose is to transfer that information effectively and efficiently to other people so that they may understand it. So very important for us to understand this because it just allows us to move through and understand the sort of the intention behind why we are creating the course. Do you sort of get it? Like we are not creating the course to have it as a sort of like a closed ecosystem that no one else can get access to and only we have it because we are coveting the gold. Like we see it as a tool to help others elevate. And as a result, those who elevate realize we were the ones who helped them elevate. So it's a way in which we are able to sort of position ourselves within the marketplace as being the leader within the industry. Do you sort of get it? So it's very important to understand this. because it's only with a clear direction and clear intentions will you be able to achieve the purpose of your course. So, what is the purpose of your course? For me, it is always the transference of information and the sharing of information. Do you sort of get it? That is the purpose of my courses, to share knowledge and information with you that allows you to then elevate yourself. Do you sort of get it? So it's not to sort of create barriers between me and you of the information. So just realize that, because if I'm unsure or unclear on the purpose, well, if the purpose is, for example, if I was thinking that the purpose of creating my course was to be as complex as possible, then I'm going to create something that is heavy with like industry jargon or yeah, industry or sector jargon, like depending on how you look at it. But also I'm going to create something that isn't relevant to the buyer, to the student, to the consumer. So I just want to understand that my purpose is to transfer information or knowledge to the end user. So I should be focused on the end user and how they will utilize the information that I'm sharing with them. Do you sort of get it? So it's going to give you, by understanding your purpose clearly, steps towards what is relevant for your buyer. And an important thing to realize is in anything, if you are creating a course, you are the ideal buyer. Maybe not you right now with all of it that you knew, but a past version of you who did not quite know it. So just realize that you weren't born with this knowledge. Do you know what I mean? This knowledge didn't come from the sky and just appear in your mind. Like there was a period or a time that you didn't understand it, and there was a journey you had to go through to understand it. So you were just talking to a person from that past journey. Do you sort of get it? So if you understand that, it will just allow you to transfer your skills, knowledge, and general information, specialized information, experience, understanding, just like more effectively because you are the avatar you are talking to. Does that sort of make sense? So when you're looking to sort of understand your purpose, like you're understanding who you're talking to, why you're talking to them, and what is the reason behind talking to them. Do you sort of get it? Like, why I'm talking to you is to help you understand how easy it is to write a course, and the sort of purpose behind it is to help you in writing your course and creating your course so that you're able to elevate your business to the next level. Do you sort of get it? All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.